side.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning.
And now Washington's starting group. Here is Dumas. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Now Koulibaly takes the three, and the three ball is good.
First point of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Jones, no luck. Philadelphia has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. We're about 1 minute into the first. And here's Maxey. Here's Phillips. The layup missed.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Got a piece of it. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Koulibaly. No good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Williams. A rebound by Phillips. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Out to the right wing. Here's Phillips. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Jones with it. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. It's blocked.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Bailey passes to Maxey. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Clock at 4. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Shot from the wing. And Jones pulls it down. Washington trails by 5. On the wing, Jones. Williams passes to Dumas. Floats one. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Bailey. Here's Phillips. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That one is no good. Wizards have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
And the basket by Bailey.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Washington trails by 6. Outside, Jones. Williams, a screen on Maxey. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Phillips. Rebound by the Wizards.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
On the basket by Jones.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Bailey. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Dumas. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Koulibaly, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Jones. Here he goes. 6 to shoot. Williams can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Maxey passes to Bailey. And he dunks it down.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. To the wing right side. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. The 76ers lead. Going inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Yeah, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
And the 76ers making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for the Wizards. Nesmith comes in for Jones. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Dumas. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Here's Bailey. Washington with the rebound. A nice one-handed slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Williams with the block. They retain possession. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his 2nd foul, and he can't afford to pick up a 3rd.
Several teams changing it up here.
2nd team foul. Substitution on the court.
Anunoby outside. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Pass to Bailey. the shot.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Now Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here is Dumas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Dumas has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting his guys going.
Koulibaly, bounce pass. Pass to Bailey. 4 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 10.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside Ball. They set the pick. Here is Dumas from 11 feet away. The kick out to Ball. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Bailey. The 76ers leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Phillips. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Jackson. Back to Ball. Pass to Dumas. Fades back. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
A minute 42 left to play here in the first. To the middle. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Pass to Dumas. Maxey against Jackson. Claxton with it. There's Ball with the 3. Aldama with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And stolen by Achua. It's good. And now an 11-point 76ers lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The drive by Ball. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Maxey kicks to Anunoby. Outside, Maxey. There's a screen by Achua. Inside. A dunk by Achua.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Ball finds Claxton. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Dumas. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Dumas has got 7 points in the game. And here's Maxey. No scoring in this one. Drains the three-pointer.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. 7. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So on the floor for Washington. All out there with Jones. Then it's Neesmith. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's good off the back rim and in. Maxey's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. Jones looking for an opening. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The 76ers making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. The 76ers leading by 12. Pass to Aldama. And here's Maxey, defended by Jones. Maxey against Jones. Pocket 6. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
On the clock. Here's Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it. Washington trails by 12. Williams a screen. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Grimes. Rebounded by the Wizards. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. Covered by Achua. Here's Williams. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Line for the away team, Mark Williams. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Williams. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Grimes. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Grimes has got his first points in this one. Jones with it. Defended by Aldama. Back to Jones. At 5. 11 feet away. Aldama with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 9. Covered by Achua. It's hauled in by Achua. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Back to Maxey. Down low. The shot's good from Achua. And now an 11-point 76ers lead.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Phillips, he's checked in for Achua. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Maxey attacking. That one misses. Excellent D that time from Jones. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8. For Washington, they won their last contest, that game against the Celtics in Boston. Pass to Aldama. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. There's the screen from downtown, and it's Grimes with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Maxey, and it's blocked.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pass to Neesmith. And stolen by Anunoby. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
The 15-footer, and Jones sends it back. Anunoby comes with the double team. And he's good on the 3-ball. 12 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
There's the drive. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. They set the pick. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Bailey, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a switcher also for Washington. Dumas, he's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. The 76ers leading by 3. Up top, Maxey. Defended by Jones. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bailey. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Washington now. They're on a 19-6 run. To the left side wing. Pass to Dumas. The 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Maxey passes to Phillips. Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Bailey. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And Jones has it in the corner. It's tipped and stolen by Maxey.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line for your Sixers.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Jackson's checked in. Here's Grimes. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Aldama finds Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Aldama. That one drops for him. Aldama's got his first bucket of the night. Washington trails by 3. Outside, Jones. Pass to Williams. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Dumas. Driving inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dumas has got 12 in the game.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Let's get loud and proud for your Sixers TNT.
And Washington making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They trail by 1. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. Pass to Aldama. Here's Bailey. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Jones, the pass to Dumas. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Phillips, lead pass was put in just the right spot. 9 points in the game so far.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Pass to Claxton. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for OG Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Claxton sets the screen for Jones. To the wing on the left. The second chance effort. Another one falls for Washington.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Dumas. Here's Bailey. 12 points for him. Off with the layup. To the middle. Here's Jones. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. 1:56 left here in the second. Now, here's Maxey. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here's Grimes, guarded by Jackson. Shot by Grimes, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Jones against Maxey. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3. And they're on the break. Here's Coulibaly. The 76ers with another miss. Washington leading now by 3. Jones, the pass to Dumas. Outside, Jones. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Pass to Bailey. To the paint. Here's Phillips. It's hauled in by Dumas. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Jones. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Back to Maxey. Over Jones. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Outside, Jones. Outside, Jackson. There's the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Washington out in front. They're up by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how do you get control of this game in the second half?
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and...
A look here now at the 76ers. They're in a groove climbing the ranking track, working their way toward that upper echelon.
Is that your word of the day, echelon? You can't even spell echelon. I can. Echelon.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the 76ers.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood track. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Washington with it. It's a 5-point game. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Maxey in at point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. There's a screen. There's the lob to the hoop.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Pass to Bailey. And he drives in. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here comes the break. And he banks in the layup. Bailey's got 14 points for the game. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Wizards. Leading by 5. Pass to Claxton. Outside, Jones takes it off the glass. 14 points for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Philadelphia shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. There's the pick. Here's Bailey. Six to shoot. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for Washington.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Maxey passes to Phillips. Here's Bailey. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Jones, no one around him. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the basket by Jones.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Tries the spin move. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
The 76ers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Claxton sets the screen for Jones. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Jones has got 18 points in the game.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Bailey passes to Phillips. Again, Philadelphia.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Jones, no luck. The 76ers trail by 7. Driving the lane, Bailey plays it up and banks it in. Bailey's got 21.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Claxton. Now Jones, 18 points for him. From 11 feet away. Again, the miss by Jones. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
A hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Maxey looking it over for 3. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
A teardrop layup falls off target. Washington leading now by 7. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Pass to Bailey. Right at the free throw line. Yes, that goes in. Bailey's got 11 points here in just the second half.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Ball against Maxey. Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you got to clog up any passing lanes around ball, especially in that pick and roll. He knows how to slice the D apart in those sets.
Ball against Maxey. Here's Bailey. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jones. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Bailey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires the 3. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Williams. Outside, Ball. Williams, a screen on Maxey. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 21 points in the game.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Here's Koulibaly. Neesmith covering. Koulibaly up top. 5 points in the game. Here's Maxey. It's deflected. Ball against Maxey. Nice ball movement by Washington. Jones in the post, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the 76ers. Dumas is checked in for the Wizards. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 14. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Here's Jones. Over to the wing. Maxey against Ball. Williams, a screen on Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Misses at the rim. The 76ers trail by 14. Koulibaly with it. He has 5. Maxey passes to Phillips. Williams with the block. And here is Ball. Picked by Williams. To the inside. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Jones for 3. A rebound by Phillips. Phillips has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Washington leading now by 12. Dumas a screen on Maxey. Pass to Dumas. Ball against Maxey. There's a good screen. Here is Dumas. Clock at 6. And another miss by Washington. Maxey in the corner. Now Anunoby. Here's Koulibaly. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Maxey kicks to Anunoby. Rebounded by the Wizards. Dumas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside, Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jones has got 28.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Maxey passes to Anunoby. Puts one up from 19. It's tipped, and they recover it. Pass to Koulibaly. Nailed from three-point land. Koulibaly's got 10.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Outside, Jones to the paint. It's picked off. And now Philadelphia on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The 76ers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. First free throw is good.
At the line for Philadelphia,
and Koulibaly drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Ball against Maxey. Outside, Ball. Pass to Dumas. Over Maxey. Here's Williams. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. He's got 7.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Outside, Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Washington leading now by 12. Outside, Jones. Ball stolen. Maxey against Ball. Here's Aldama. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Dumas. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dumas has got 16 points. And so it's Washington sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we okay. Just one basket at a time, all right? Keep...
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Wizards. Aldama passes to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Here's the floater. Right side, Ball. Wizards passing it around. Claxton a screen on Anunoby. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And the Wizards lead by 14.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
To the right side. Pass to Grimes. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for the away team, number 1. At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Takes it inside, lays it up off the glass. Here's Jackson. The kick out to Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he makes the first.
Shooting for the away team, Flag. Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
To the inside, Phillips. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Claxton. Washington on D. Five on the clock. Pass to Phillips.
And they've gone ice cold from the outside as they're trying to cut into this deficit. The three-point percentage much worse this half than it was in the first. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
76ers ENT.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Anunoby in the corner. Five to shoot. Washington with the rebound. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the away team, Flag. 2 shots.
That one misses. The 76ers trail by 19. From deep. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Outside ball. Defended by Aldama. For the 3. Good on the triple. And the Wizards lead by 19.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Fades away. He doesn't hit that one.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
To the middle. Another one falls for Washington.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
They set the pick. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nick Claxton.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
The kick out to Ball. From outside, off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. Chemistry at its best. Unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. So both teams making some changes here. Now here's Jones. He's defended by Koulibaly. Jones with the bounce pass. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 19.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Here's Bailey. to Maxey. Here's Koulibaly. Off target from three-point range. Wizards leading by 19 points. Outside for Jackson. Shoots the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Koulibaly finds Anunoby.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Left side, Jones. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Jones has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Achua hands it from downtown.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Wizards have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Axton a screen on Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jackson looking around. There's the pick. Jones, that's for two. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Jones has got... .4 points now in the quarter. Outside, Maxey, fast to Bailey. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Now, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And, Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
Moving it up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 21 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Anunoby passes to Bailey. Crosses over. Rebound, Washington. Here's Jones. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Phillips, he's checked in for Achua. And it's Quentin Grimes in for OG Anunoby. Then for the Wizards, Mark Williams is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dumas in for Jackson. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And Washington making a change here. Neesmith is checked in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Williams sets a screen for Jones. And it's Williams finishing it off. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Phillips. Rebound, Washington. Williams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Pass to Koulibaly. Connects from three-point range. Koulibaly's got 12 points in just the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Washington.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And you can tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
Pass to Bailey. Inside, Phillips. Williams with the defensive effort. Washington's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Philadelphia foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his second personal foul. Fourth.
The first one falls.
At the line for the away team, number 1. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Here's the teardrop. That one no good. So it's the Wizards now. .26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Off target at the rim. 11 feet away. That one good for 2.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to present our player of the game.